The former national executives the National Democratic Congress, Koku Anhidoho, and they what in Sembia Betuja, when we say NDC, Kuno Matraka, Tani, be you from India, that's one of the Cassisu people, a Brebia say, Uchan Muja say, I dare say NDC Callis and a Babanti, friend this minimum, so I debut question and ya, or Becca. Nene, watch us was on cra, Ukomu, I dare say Anlo Chiefs. More than 11 aka asisu people say John Dramani Mahama no siko ombepa no said ye akoko so waburo na wopam no na Koku Anhidoho eden kraba je say enei from Mantam voter region Anlo Chiefs said ye no mbu ofu NDC amanyoko come say drew election time period na omo ekai wo na wode nsem atu dwa no che say nananom frɛ no say ho no so ofire into a friend no Koku ade say NDC stronghold ni ha voter ho no Anlo ho no na said you musi ye niam no omoba ya na sebi previous tan ye nyan enya kura amwa emagana enko nanim na omaso ansu asa ene omo say difference ewo mu pa eti Koku jinkratoi Koku Anhidoho jinkratoi fa kwama John Dramani Mahama say ene enya sam ketwa yenye bra ni yentie Koku Anhidoho so de nkrato na ba enuma da esinura no yefrem Robert bitimi afrem Robbie me cameraman Kobi ena chese du nyina bra yenko tie Koku Anhidoho nsem ode atodwa so sky channel no na uwie so a wa share ediamai.
Well, Ohene, this is when former President Mahama went to the region. Okay. The same trip Okoka said yeti hona MPP for Toya Adwin. Oh, okay. And my numbers need reducing. It was on that same trip. Oh, see. It was kind of drop on way, you know. I'm saying North Town or Namno, and no drew Anlo proper. We with he Avalavi, Dekpo, Afife, Vadore Fiarenba. This is Ketu North. Okay. Long and short. Okohono na ahemfo boja and Utwifa omoso. Utwifa omoso. Yeah. He couldn't be bothered. Voter regi. Utwifa omoso and okoye de obeye. So long and short the Ohene can say Ghana's #1 political news and current channel. San or yene bibia oko. So we drew baby. Na asasi buru anomo. Ya ahemfo no. Uchiwa mufufa, uchifa mususa. She now also called the background. I call it deba. Now what bass as in so one by your ho. I'm bet you na bibi yo. Oh assassin so. I feel mobile tun passa abaya ho baby say in Sembiana. And that he will not tolerate it. And no can I won't tolerate that. Now adi on said who crowd sa assassin so that. Okay. When you were president. When you be in opposition. Now, Usanya 4 years, Buma. Oba, you get only 4 years per the constitution. Yeah. On Jim says 4 years no. Obe to me at time Asamba. Asamba Bill. Inti Diamuye. And I know catch the MP on about which I say, Emu and a Mohamu. Because Muna Moye and Mana move free regional. A regional ye. Okay. No backbone. Yes. And a regional time with you. Until some no na mo ye hwe na mpenyi fo na mo free han but mo do mo ba na mo twi fire so sakeke mo na be ha mo o kasa akire eye anwonafo no mo ye NDC mpeni fo no say mo de mo free ha mo na mo free say mo tena wo ma obi a ono free na wo ba be titia o de nimbe ye fo mo a ene mo masem and o kan protocol say that he will not tolerate any form of disrespect. Yes. That we the chiefs will not tolerate any form of disrespect. So this is it. This is what John Mahama went and did important. You see, and interestingly enough, or not interestingly, ironically, this same better enclave is where the late Professor Uno hailed from. Oh, okay. And I can say with all certainty, say Ubaye as president, Awi Professor Uno, President Mills, the chairman of Council of State. Ubaye Awi as chairman of Council of State. I'll call ya Kenya. Al-Shabaab for 2 can or shopping mall. Taflache. Vavasa Sema, Amadola, Anlo Topa Jimarako. Vavasa Sema Amadola, Anlo Topa Jimarako. And he says, Sir, Yaudieno. And I know. And he said, what's a con feature? I could try for him for no Mosano. One cancer was a Kautia Shamanum, our honor, and not be the country. There be Bosako, so when you are doing these kinds of things, taking the voter, and that nobody should take the voter ID for granted. And I remember President Muska Baby 2012. President President Mahama in Ye or Kwaprobo all over the country, so or Dasi. Oba Anlo Asasiso, Nami Rubi. The late Toby Koku of Alakple. Masi, Papa Siasi, Alakple Fia. Ono Kasa on behalf of the Anglo state. Otulifubi Bawamfa. Ose Rollins is our son. So when he was a president, we had no option but to support him. At Tamils, Rollins brought him, but he made us to know him.
Yes.
So we supported him. Mr. President Mahama, you have now come. For the World Bank to continue to yield the dividends that your predecessors benefited from, you will also have to make us know you to be able to benefit from the World Bank support. Unquote.
Okay.
And I was there. The question is that to what? Okay, we hear you. And I could too, Professor Wono. I dare so as chairman of Council of State. He removed him. He removed him. So when you are doing these kinds of things, and you think that it is Professor Wono that you have targeted, you think that it's Kwabena J that you have targeted, you think that it's Koku Anhidoho that you have targeted, you are not targeting individuals. You are targeting institutions that come from regions. You are targeting. If you refuse to build Asumdwe Park, it's not President Mills.
No.
It's a whole institution that you are targeting. A religious institution, a sporting fraternity, a fraternity of lawyers, central region, some group of chiefs. So, Masa, Obibeko. But when people have built solid foundations, and you've come and benefited from it, and you are rocking the foundation will rock you. Yeah, the foundation will rock you. And when it rocks you, then you're looking for people to blame. That is his issue. I'll give you a typical example. Not too long ago, yet he said, President Akufo-Addo called Mahama the future. Gonjaland, Yagbonwura. And a news no buy say President Akufo-Addo call you know. Sebe wan fa ni die ni obu anko ama Yagbonwura. San yete. Within a week, Bawumia Vice President, Oni Samuel Jinapo, we saw them at the Yagbonwura's palace. Now, from a communications point of view, I cannot remember anything they said.
Okay.
But from an optical and visual point of view,
the videos you saw,
what I remember is that Omudru Yagbonwura Palace and Omudru.
Yeah, I saw that.
They lay prostrate before the overlord of Gonjaland. Now, that is non-verbal communication. A very powerful aspect of non-verbal communication. Juxtapose that with this one. Has he gone back there?
No.
Has his running mate gone back there?
No.
So if you leave some MPs to go back there, and it's some Mukasa MPs, because for the MPs, they're your children. They have come. But a whole one, because Bawumia won't free Gonjaland.
Yes.
He's a Mampushi. But understanding the political climate and the ramifications. And I know how President Mills used to go to people in the middle of the night, early morning, Sundays, Saturdays, no cameras. Sometimes in Koku, I'm not part of it because maybe I make
yeah.
So they will go and do their things, and that's it. So,
yeah,
that is the sour taste. It is sour taste now. President Mills jar of water, and then I want to. So that is it. I was not part of the entourage. So that's what he went and did in the Volta region. That's up to him. But all I can say on behalf of the Volta region is that, as the chief said, as for the disrespect,
we will not
tolerate it. No.
Thank you. As for the disrespect, the Votarians,
when people think that we are heroes of and carriers of water. Yeah, heroes of water.
Yeah, Togbe, Ukanidi. No, Kasa.
Honestly, to me, who's a part of the MPP strategy, and as a mistake no more yeah, and afe AD Abuamo.
Oh, sir.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure whether it is a strategy or it's a mistake that is becoming a new style.
Okay.
And he's saying, honestly, for the longest, how many Ghanaians any name say Nyamabi Koso around the country? Yate one gender 1-1. But until the campaign really kicked in, almost started to say almost commission projects.
Yeah.
Then I sat down, as I sit down these days every day. Mikusumitia is like NDC, Yatinase. I'm a MPP, I'm a master. Yeah, political strategy. First MPP for not a crooked politics no more. And I teasing. Into the crooked numbers ne banner MPP bosia. Yeah, they are trained. In crossing ne bebano. No muti crooked mo. No mamoto. No mo say NDC. We are about one. It looks like history has reinvented itself. And the MPP rather is now focusing, of course, there are things happening in the cities, but the kind of work that is going on at the base, ASEBE or any GDP politics.
Okay, yes.
Any exchange rate politics. You understand?
Yeah.
The one you just showed in Yagba, Kubori.
Yes.
We call it overseas. It's one of the northeast seats, the Mamprusi area.
Okay.
Yeah. A traditional NDC, if I wish to call it overseas, because you couldn't get there even through the northern region. Yeah. Who person who access overseas, this is a Uba from Upper West and as Upper East. It may say
overseas. It's a
nickname overseas constituency. Strong NDC constituency. But now within the 6 constituencies of Northeast, one of the seats are MPP for Naji, based on the Baumia factor in Northeast politics.
Yeah, because I think this the current MP, and I'm say youth sports, youth and sports ministry minister Yusuf, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf.
So if you put the 3 northern regions together, 31 seats no. MPP was 16, I was 15 no. A SAR constituency way, and I difference number MPP for no. I would BTA.
Oh, okay.
Now look at what is happening there in terms of that hospital.
Yes.
I would see community leaders near Omoka. That's not the only place where these things are happening. Now no me Humbi or Jomoro constituency in the Western region.
Agenda 111.
When I'm talking about general issues.
Okay.
That a whole new barracks for the Ghana Navy and immigration. Mean Kaida Omukati sword. Say almost started our project now. But what we are seeing now is a near commissioning of that project. So the point of Hineme is it looks like the MPP has beaten the NDC to it. You take Kukesia politics now. They had gone to the base.
They've taken development to the grassroots.
And that is what is really going to define the voting patterns. So if you sit in Accra and a press conference after press conference after press conference after press conference, if you say Bibia, what is defining the voting pattern in specific communities has got nothing to do with the Accra press conference. It has got everything to do with what they are seeing in their localities. Hospitals, schools, other social amenities, roads. Sad drip project, the district road improvement project. Every district has these heavy road construction equipment. Unbelievable. And ebe and into Kwakra said the CMPP for the poster. Atare. I mean, that is politics, but it means that the thing has gone to the base and people are seeing it. And that is what is redefining the politics.
Yeah.
So, as for that one, and they are commissioning. Dr. Baumia commissioned police station Wakaswa. They are commissioning along the line. Every region, every constituency, every district. There's no discrimination. Into a region on a machiasia or commission a biwoho on Ofuansi Airibia or Yebiwoho. So the people are identifying with the projects at the base. How can you now then say nothing is happening? Yes, the exchange rate is out of gear. We are facing economic issues, but it doesn't obviate nor take away from the fact that people are experiencing. Where I live in in Oyarifa, our main highway, Adenta through Oyarifa, all the way to Dodowa, we can see the expansion work taking place.
Yeah,
it's taking place. So at the end of the day, 3 months from now, I mean, Nano Mikofa Obeche Bilamti. We used to call it Obeche Bilamti runabout.
Yeah,
Abosokai. Before I watch a Kakra, because no more no. Not just the traffic now, just a. So anytime I want to access Dansuman, I go through the N1, then hit it through either Kokumpe or something.
Okay.
Buzia Junction and
Sakama.
Good, thank you. Me in fact, Obeche Bibium.
Yeah.
And I know Sunday make us sorry and so Sunday and okay, let me just try things because now we are abomestry so Ayeyi Kakra. I was impressed. Of course, this is not the first time we are seeing an overpass in Ghana. Semi circle there by here. Kaswa there by here. Ayeyi energy here no. Sounds like Fufu by anybody. That is it. So what you say is you who depend.
Etwa ye baby. And I did ye mo ko bejuma. Na insema fata nieka, insema fata nieka, insema fata genka. Ya e opposition mu. Aye bebre ho ase. Aya kasa bede. Na ye di chopa. Se Ghana for hu ye mobo. No mo de na maya no. Ye de se de bi. Yem pa obi acho. Ye be didi obi atem. Ye be didi president atem. Ye didi ministers. Ye didi asofo. Ye didi Supreme Court judges. Ye didi police. Military near bomb training. You see the bo. So how are we going to win the floating voters? And this debate has my you see, because since Rawlings 92-96, I bet me a cassette or the NDC votes on Kwani Winnie. From 2000, President Kufu Abrezunya Okuma. Kwesi Pratt Munina Kota President Kufuechi. I said, no, to me winning 2000 elections. 2008, President Mills, so winning. The same Kwesi Pratt, this CJ and Crawford, Ebeta Yeti.